Hey everybody, welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. Oh, you're able to kind of see the color a little bit more in the background. Hold on. Maybe if I can change the color. I had it. Where did I put it? Give me a sec. I don't know. I think we just might wind up staying with pink back there. Something about the color pink, maybe. For you all Capricorns. I don't know what happened to my... I have a little remote that changes those colors. And I don't know what I do with it. I was playing with it earlier. Right. We're going to change the music up for you. I just finished doing up Virgos. So we're going to change up some music. I'm going to kind of change it up for y'all. Okay. What are we feeling with? Okay. What are we feeling with Capricorns? There we go. I don't know. Green Day. Let's go with Green Day. It's Green Day radio. Let me put it that way. Something about maybe the color green. Or. And it's funny because actually, I don't know, Boulevard and Broken Dreams. Oh yeah, Holiday, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Before I even looked, that's what popped in my head was Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Something about broken dreams. Capricorn. Overcoming some heartache, heartbreak. Any kind of sort. It doesn't have to just necessarily be in the love department. Oh, I found it. What color we want? Blue? I was going to put purple. Red? I don't like the red. Blue? I like purple. Stick with purple. Go with purple. How about we go with purple? So make the color purple. Oh, maybe something about that movie. Color purple. There's something, and it's funny because I got a workhorse is what I was getting before I started. Something about working, focusing on work, a lot of work, or you're wanting to work on something. Or maybe something is not working out or wasn't working out the way you expected it. All right, let's see what the fairies have for you. Some of you could be thinking about going on vacation, planning a vacation, going away for the holidays, or again, holiday. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. So it's something about overworking yourself maybe this month, and needing to find some sort of balance between family, friends, work life. Could even be something about priorities as well. Copies. Right. What else do we have for our Capricorns for the month of December? What do they need to know for the month of December? Our Capricorns. Hold on. And you know, before I started streaming, oh my gosh, there is something about a dispute, an argument, a fight, or whatever. Because my two male cats are literally just after my female cat, and they just would not let her alone, like at all. So I had to step in. So there's something about maybe the divine having to step in and like put people in their place, because there's something about maybe some arguing, disputes, fighting, whatever. But there's going to be some sort of conflict this month. Or Capricorn, you may have somebody coming in towards you, or again, flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates. You could be cross-watcher. If somebody coming in towards you, but they're both like just coming in, just really wanting to come. I don't want to say, I mean, maybe attack. Be careful in that instance. But it started off with one, and then it was just like, You got the Lovers. Restrictions. Feeling restricted. Using your intuition. High Priestess. And then the Eight of Wands. You got some sort of communication coming in. You're manifesting this Magician, High Priestess energy. Be careful. There's a choice here that you need to make, and it doesn't have to be love. It could be in the love department. Could be work, could be whatever, but there's some sort of, there's a Magician here. Either you're manifesting this in, I don't know why, just the 3, 6, 9 just popped in my head. You got Gemini. You could be dealing with the Gemini, Sagittarius. But there's some sort of communication coming in towards you that is enlightening. It's like enlightening. To bring something into balance. There could have been somebody's trying to bind you, restrict you from being able to make some sort of forward movement, or you feel like that you can't for whatever reason. You're going within. You're trying, I'm getting like maybe praying, like a lot of prayers, or manifesting, like this is something, whatever it is you really want. You could be getting communication from this person, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a person, specific person you're trying to manifest in. It could be you know, a new job opportunity, whatever it is, like you're waiting on some sort of piece of information before you can do something, but you feel like you're stuck until you get some sort of whatever it is you've been waiting for, you've been trying to manifest in towards you. It's something about like you're wanting to start some whole new journey, I'm getting like with Aladdin, like a whole new world that you're picturing. Maybe not picturing, that's different, but it's like you're setting your sights on something, maybe like for your future, planning with it, and trying to decide what direction you're going to go. Because with the Lover's card, it could very well be with a partner. You see somebody in your sights that is your person, and you're like making plans and you're manifesting this in, like you want that whatever this is, whoever this is. Make sure if you're manifesting a love interest, make sure it's not a specific person, because then you're kind of doing, it's almost like you're doing love magic, and that can backfire and bite you in the ass. So if you're trying to manifest love into your life, make sure it's with pure intentions, pure reasons, pure heart, and then don't picture a specific person, but or even focus on an energy, but just basically the qualities, what it is that you want in the person. And God's going to be like, all right, here you go, you know, here this person is, and the right person will come towards you, or, you know, bump into you, and you're able to kind of move from there. Now, if it's between like jobs or whatever, you know, it's kind of the same thing. Like, what do you value most? Your priorities. Like, is it money, and this job is going to offer higher pay, higher money, more money, or is where you're at fulfilling and allow you to be able to have that duality, that balance in your life? If not, then, you know, you're re-looking and rethinking your priorities. And for some there could be like you're stuck in a position to where maybe you can't kind of, whatever plans you have in place, like you can't move forward just quite yet. At some point in time, you felt like you were trapped, bound, but these are being removed. For some of you, you're detaching from a situation, you're letting something go, and you're just like, you know what, it could be somebody, or again, job. It could even be like if you're moving from one home to the next home, you know, if there's like an attachment to the home, and I don't mean like spiritual attachment, I mean like you grew up in this house, and this was like your home, and it's all you've ever kind of known. You're detaching from that, and you're seeing a life away from that, and so you're just kind of like at peace with it. Maybe some of you, it could be like you felt bound, you felt stuck to this certain location just because like maybe it was like a generational home or whatever, and you just felt like, I don't want to get rid of this. Like, it's been in my house for like 2 generations, 3 generations, whatever, you know, and now it's like, but you have to do what's best for you, not the generations before you. You got to do what's best for you. And so it's getting to be at peace with that, and you're no longer feeling restricted in that aspect, and you're able to kind of be at peace, let that go, and you're manifesting some sort of new endeavor. Could be a move, doesn't have to be. I'm getting a lot with like a move, or with like a job relocation, or For some of you, if it is a love dynamic, it could be something about you're letting go of past ideologies, maybe about a person, or just letting go of whatever hurt you in the past. You're letting that go and moving forward into something fresh, something new. You're no longer feeling bound to a previous situation. And you have justice or something, some sort of news about, you know, some sort of injustice that was done. It's being turned around and into your favor. For some of you, it could be in terms of law, it could be contract, if you're a new home, whatever, like it's in your favor. Or this is what you're manifesting in for you. This is what you're praying and hoping, like it goes in your favor. That there's some sort of communication for some of you about justice being brought forth towards you. Now, it could even be like, I don't know, if somebody did you wrong or whatever, you're finding out somebody got their karma. This is after you feel like you've been betrayed. You're going in, you could be speaking on your betrayal, because with the High Priestess here, it's like a teacher. But there's also like, there's a change in perspective. There's a change in a way that you're seeing things. You're seeing things from a higher point of view. The purple works. Hey Shrek, how are you? Alright, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I have a lot of them on board. Aries. Definitely heavy on the Gemini. Capricorn. But I'm getting also for some of you, like this is like you're not in your power this month. Or you feel like that you're not in your power. Because with the Devil card in reverse, you may feel like things are topsy-turvy, off balance for you. There's some sort of betrayal that comes towards you, or you feel like that you've been betrayed or hurt, going through some sort of heartbreak, heartache by the end of this month. That you're needing to release and let go because there's some sort of news that comes in. And you got Libra here, Libra, Scorpio. Again with the Gemini. You're not hopeful about some sort of future endeavor. And it's kept you in your head about maybe what direction you need to go, what choice you need to make. And you're hitting your breaking point at the beginning of this month here. And then you become like to where you start feeling stuck, feeling trapped. And you're needed to make some sort of decision. You're definitely still like, by the beginning to middle of the month, you're still feeling like you need to make some sort of decision. But you feel like there's no way you're able to make this, any kind of forward movement, any kind of decision, because there's something holding you back. It could even just be yourself. Self-limiting thoughts. Some sort of healing that you still need to work through. Now, others of you, it's like if you're going through this, but you're still like, you're emotional, but you're just, it's like you're practicing some self-love, licking your wounds, taking care of you. because you feel like you've just been stopped and blocked for whatever. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting like cock blocked. My cat's freaking meowing like shit right now. You got the Magician and the High Priestess here. Which is funny that these two kind of connected. You feel like you've been... You're heartbroken. You're going into... You know what, and this was, you've gained some sort of clarity, some sort of, light has been shown on a situation. Things may have been kind of muddled, unclear for you, or they feel like that there have been this, and they'll be like this for like the next week or two, or this is something that you've gone through here just recently, where it's like things have not just been so clear and concise with you. And so it's kind of like you wind up having like this, let's say, a light bulb moment where it's like you start to see things a bit more clearly, maybe about why your manifestations haven't been coming in. Others of you, you could be learning. That's what it may be, like the light, aha, like you're learning more and more about how to do certain things, how to manifest for some of you. Or you have, for some of you, you have somebody who is like literally trying to prey upon your downfall. Manifesting, like they're trying to like throw attacks or whatever towards you, either towards you or Capricorn, I hope this is it, you know, but it's something about like it's gonna like bounce back and it's gonna make them look at themselves. It's like a mirroring, and it, to me, like, I'm getting like somebody messed around with the wrong person, and it's coming back to bite them in the ass. And it's going to be like an aha moment. Because Magician, it does, I mean, it's manifesting. It is a trickster energy too, because you have like maybe not entirely truthful. Somebody could be manifesting somebody in, but it's not for the precise and correct reasons. And then they feel betrayed because it's like, well, yeah, could be getting put in their place. You have communication and justice. It's something about, like, I'm telling you, this hot-tempered, somebody's going to be pissed while the other person's going to be celebrating. Somebody could be acting like really just butthurt, really upset, PO'd about some sort of news that winds up coming in, whereas the other party is going to be able to celebrate some sort of reunion or movement forward. You have Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that's by the end of the month, mid to the end of the month. Yeah, one party is going to be extremely upset. They're going to lash out. They could very well lash out. And it's somebody who's in like this very immature, just, I don't know, energy. And they could try to retaliate, so be very careful depending on, I don't know what kind of news you're going to get. Like, so if it's something that you've been trying to manifest in and then it doesn't go your way and you feel betrayed and all that other stuff, the other party in the situation could be out for some sort of vengeance after that point. So be very careful. Especially if you know you're dealing with somebody who's got very low vibe energy. If it's you, Capricorn, you may have to just, and you're getting some kind of news and it's not in your favor, you may have to make sure that you stay grounded. Keep your cool, keep your calm, keep it chill. The Tower, yeah, there was a Tower moment coming. It's a change, some sort of big change coming for you this month. Or this is what you, this could be this week to next week. Sort of change you got coming in. It's going to cause a Tower moment either for yourself or for others around you. Maybe trying to keep things a little bit quiet, a little under wraps. Three of Swords, okay. You're feeling good, happy. Something about, again, with these choices, they're, it's not the Lover's card, but it's the Seven of Cups. It's like an illusion of choices. Like you have options. You may have like options or you think you have options. Put it that way. But it's giving that clouded, like, you're not sure. Like, there's so many different directions you can go in, so many different ways you can be pulled in, but you're just waiting. Things aren't completely clear. You're trying to gain some sort of higher perspective, some sort of higher knowledge. You're trying to gain some sort of insight. Some of you, you could be waiting some signs from God, you know, the divine. You're going within. This is causing you to be quite emotionally upset just because of the fact that, like, you're not clear. You can't, it's like you can't choose a direction. You're being held back from choosing some sort of direction and forward movement. But then you have the Knight of Cups. You have an offer coming in. Some of you have a love offer coming in. Doesn't have to be. But this, it's like obsession here. Somebody could be like bound, or maybe you feel like you're bound to this person for whatever reason. But Capricorn, by the end of the week, this is like you're, with the Devil card here, it's like you're feeling like you're in your energy. You got the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck. Juggling, you're juggling, trying to figure out, juggling, you need to balance something out. King of Swords. You're transforming some sort of healing or some sort of Tower moment into healing energy. It could have dealt with a third party. Doesn't have to. But even third party, it's like some sort of outside influence that influenced whatever relationship or whatever dynamic you had going on. So it could be any kind of vices as well that you're dealing with the Three of Swords energy. But it's some sort of Tower moment, like where you're no longer allowing some sort of outside influence to affect you, and you've healed from that, and now you're kind of like, some of you could be speaking some sort of truth. or you're needing to defend yourself. Or you feel like you're being defensive. But I'm being drawn to the butterflies here. So maybe before, like, you were a bit more, kept things low-key, kind of more quiet. Like, you just didn't really speak on whatever it was maybe that you were going through. But now it's like, you know what? You are just, I'm getting like, you're spilling the beans or letting it all go. You're like, the hell with it, you know? I'm no more. I'm not gonna. You're being a bit cutthroat about things. You've healed from some sort of past heartache, heartbreak. You're like, you're being a cutthroat now. But there's still something about introspection, needing to go within. About this decision. You're waiting for a sign. I'm barking at the moon. Like you're barking at the moon. It's like you're almost having an argument with God at this point. Or the divine, if you actively pray or whatever. But it's like you're having, I'm getting Capricorn, like it's like a why me kind of moment. Like, why do I have to go through this? Da-da-da-da kind of thing. So you're having like these arguments, not only with yourself, but with God, the divine, creator, source, you know, who you look up to. So, and you're like, I want to do all these things, but, you know. Or some of you, it's like, it could have been like all these different pathways blocked. And you're like, why? Why me? And you're needing to go within to see why there's that blockage there. Some of you, it could be chakras unaligned. You need to kind of get back into balance. Something about maybe some healing. Here, Nine of Swords. Somebody's really in their head at the end of the month. It's like you're getting an offer for like a new start. It's not the Page, it's the Knight of Cups, but it's like love in a way, but it's like a obsession. I don't know why I just got love and basketball in my head. I don't know why. That just came into my head. Somebody could be overindulging, like at the end of this month, overindulging in some sort of vices. Due to some sort of heartbreak. Now, I'm not saying this is you, Capricorn. This could be, I'm getting like two masculine energies here. But for some reason, the feminine energy is like in their head about choice. So I don't know if you're a Capricorn and you have to make some sort of choice, but it's like you're loving on yourself at the end of this month. But for some of you, you could have two people coming towards you. One is completely freaking obsessed with you. It's like it's giving like an ick kind of vibe for me. Like just ugh, kind of obsession. And you may know that, and that may be like something you need to open your eyes to and wake up to. there's another energy that is coming in, and it may be the person who like gives you kind of like the ugh kind of vibe. You're like letting go, and that person is going to be just really, really PO'd and hurt, and they're going to be based upon the whole like vengeance is mine is what I'm getting, like BS. This person's trying to block a new love from coming in, or will try to do everything they can. But I'm also getting like they're hurt or upset that they can't block some sort of new love coming in, because you may actually have, by the end of this month, a new lover coming in towards you, or a new offer, some sort of forward movement. Gemini. You got all the signs here. Tower. Libra, specifically. Scorpio, Pisces, and Capricorn. That's your card. She tried, but she made this bed too, huh? You got healthy choices. Yeah, you're taking care of you, Capricorn. Some of you could be moving in with somebody, an offer. Again, with the many options, like, which way do I go? I don't know why I just got, which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? Like, I don't know. What do I do? Like, you're starting to finally see, like, the possibilities are endless. But there's still something about that confusion. It could be something about money. That's what's holding you back from being able to kind of move forward. And you're changing up your maybe spending habits, your dynamics or whatever, to be able to kind of bring forth something into your life. And you got talking. You could have somebody wanting to come in and communicate with you. Text, calls, emails. Person could be at a distance from you. Because I'm getting like there could be a like you're having to kind of fork out a bit of money to be able to go to travel towards this person. Or again, it could just be an emotional distance as well. It doesn't have to be physical. It could be emotional. You have settling. Be careful you don't settle for anything less than what you deserve. It's like, I always say that. It's on the card, but I say that every, day. Don't settle for anything less than you deserve. Accept no less than that either. Because you're contemplating, you're thinking. You have somebody in their head, or you're in yours. So let's switch it. Quietly. Secrets. There's something about secrets that need to come out, need to come to the surface. Or somebody, or your person, is holding some sort of secrets that maybe you don't know. Something that's hidden from you. You're not being, but there's a door opening up. A window of opportunity opening up for you to be able to communicate secrets. Maybe about some sort of imperfections. It's anything that this person is like, or maybe there's something behind, like you just didn't know about this person, and you're like, I don't know, I'm just getting like you talk to this person, they're just gonna lay it all on the line. I don't know, just be like, okay, you may see me as like this, but in reality, I'm like this, and this. Can you handle that? Kind of thing. And so it's like you're having to kind of, I don't want to say compromise. Maybe it is compromise, but maybe you're kind of like laying it all out on the line. Like, all right, these are my quirks. These are my deals. I just got I've seen the clips before, and I forgot what the name of the show was, where he comes in and he's like, I'm single, you're single, you know, like, let's get married. And it's basically like a contract marriage, you know, in a sense, but, you know, and they're like negotiating their relationship, but it's so very transactional in a way. And then the thing was, is something about, it was like, I don't know if it was like trip to the Hamptons or whatever, and it was like, that was like deal breaker, like no, and then they shake on it and like, well, we tried. Something about transactional relationship, like things are done for a specific purpose, a specific reason, just to fulfill whatever, but there's no love within that dynamic. That's not for everybody. That's for some. So, just something about and you got romance. You have somebody coming in who's wanting to schmooze you, win you over, and window opportunity coming in. You have, some of you could have a surprise. Now I just got Gomer Pyle. I don't know, surprise. So random. Y'all have just some random stuff today. Like Virgo too. Just the most random things. Just bam. Hey Delaney, how are you, darling? How are you, girl? Been on this darling kick. Darling. Hello, darling. So weird. Somebody's like really all up in their head thinking about you, Cappies, but it's time. They may feel like it's too late to come in towards you or to make some sort of move. For some of you, it's like, no, it's time. The time is now. Others of you, it's like somebody could be kicking themselves in the ass for not taking an opportunity when it presented itself, and so now they're just like, yeah, I'm getting like somebody's gonna swoop right in, and like whoever, either I don't know, it could be like if you're placing a bid on a house, somebody's gonna swoop right in and take it. If somebody's coming in for a job, it's like almost last minute interview, and it's just like that person just kind of swoops right in and takes it, but it's destined to happen for whatever reason. Or if it's like your, you know, who you see is your person, there could be somebody else who's going to swoop right in, and you're like, and it's going to piss you off. Commitment. And you need to kind of take a step back because you're like feeling like, did I wait too long? Or you're waiting for the perfect time. Some of you, you're waiting for the perfect, precise time to make some sort of move. You want a commitment with a specific person, possibly. Equal give and take. You could be on just two different, it's like two different people. But opposites attract. A lot of times opposites attract. It could be different religions, different backgrounds, whatever it is. But you have somebody who's coming in who's like really like, they're all about, I'm getting like traditional sense of marriage, just very traditional. And it's what they're waiting. They're not sure. they're waiting for the perfect right time. Some of y'all could be getting a proposal this month, could very well, and they're just waiting for the right perfect time to be able. The right perfect time to be able to do that. I don't know. My drink. A lot of chatter. You got American Idiot. Great day. Make them feel like an idiot, really. Kicking themselves in the ass for not making some sort of move when they had the opportunity to. I remember every detail, beautiful moments. And then you got, I wish I had another chance, so many different chances, and I botched them all. Evasive, so elusive. Again, there could be a phone call coming in, or it's like you had the opportunity to communicate through phone, and they just didn't. I talk to the wind, I talk to the trees, I do not write to you. So it's like, they could be communicating with others, yet they're not reaching out to them. To whom? I don't know why I just got to whom the bell tolls. Metallica. Somebody could like Metallica. Is that Metallica? I think so, yeah. For sure. You never let me be free, will you? I've always loved you. So there's somebody like they cannot get you out of their mind, and you always come back, except this time, devastating. So this is your person, they're like in their head because they're like, I thought you were going to come back, and they may have taken the opportunity to wait, and they thought you're going to come back, but you didn't. And it's like now that person is really in their head about not making some sort of move again. And it could have been something cyclical, something that like you back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you just like, you put all the stops to it. You're like, nope, not this time. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. Maybe for some of you, it could have been like you were done like a while ago. But this person may have had it like in their head, like, nah, you ain't done. You're not done. You can't be done. Like, you always come back. And you're like, no, when I said bye, like, I freaking meant it. Like, done. And this person could have just been in this illusion that you were just always going to come back. And it's like, yeah, no. So it's like acceptance. There's something about acceptance there. You got desperate. Somebody could be feeling very desperate to maybe try to get you back. And it's funny because the two cats trying to attack the other one. There could be some like desperation. Bruh. Capricorn, I don't know if you got two people fighting and arguing over you. Or there's something about it. It could be money. Financial. Could have something coming in. And that's what disputes, arguments are about. It could be about money, inheritance. And it's like people are trying to argue to get to who's going to get to you first. But you're speaking some sort of truth. Some sort of truth coming out. Or there's a lot of rumors, gossip being spread. Feminine, shadow self. You're like stepping into your North Node for some of you. Well, I'm getting the feminine energy because I don't take these in reverse normally. But the way that these came out was like bam. Then you got anxiety. Somebody's really upset. Okay, I'm getting two. This is you. This could be, I don't know, flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates. This is right here, excuse me here. If somebody's feeling desperate, it's like a financial situation, but there's like arguing, fighting, disputes, things going on around the outside. You could be speaking and they just want you to shut the hell up. But, or, again, there's like some sort of arguments, fights, disputes. Could be money, some sort of material or tangible, whatever, assets is being blocked from you. Or you feel like that they're being taken, stolen, whatever. And there's somebody who's feeling like truly burdened by some sort of, it could be financial situation, or it could just be like, it could even be people holding them back, and they're just finally like stepped into their power, speaking out, going for what they want, doing whatever it is that they need to do to free themselves from these burdens. Here you have, or for some others of you, it's like they feel burdened by this, and it's like they're causing some sort of conflict, arguing, fighting, some sort of disputes. So it's like you have like this chaos energy. But here you have the feminine who you know, if it was a different energy, I would put it this way. But this could be putting you into your, forcing you into your masculine energy to face. You're not able to be in your power though. Yeah, okay, the feminine, you're not able. It's like you're forcing yourself to be in your masculine energy, but you don't feel empowered. It's like whatever it is, the battle that you're up against, it's triggering you big time. And so it's throwing you off. Now, for others of you with the flip side, because this would be the masculine energy, is it's triggering, or it's forcing you to be in this masculine and just be in like this combative battle, just whatever, but it's triggering you in some sort of way. Now, with this being separate here, I would flip it, being a different energy. And it's like the feminine energy is like facing this beast, stepping into power, facing this beast. Now, this, whatever it is, it could be within shadow self and healing those aspects within the shadow self, or it could be an external where it's like you're having to face some sort of, I mean, it could even be like the system. You know, the beast could just be the system in some sort of way as well. And she's like in her power to be able to go up against that. So there's that. That's kind of like so just. You're Capricorn. You're working hard, I think. Like when I did say work, I'm getting like you're working hard on you internally, externally. Hi, Pammy Bear. All right, this is getting long. Okay, Soulmate. You got a Soulmate coming in, or Twinflame, or a new boo. Toxic shit. Okay. Really? Okay, this is a toxic situation. You're letting go. Recharging. Yeah. See? Letting it go. I knew it. Letting it go. Antisocial. Hermit mode. You could be Capricorn. Be careful. You're not being petty. Again, I did get that earlier, where like somebody's going to be like, vengeance is mine. I don't know. Capricorn, I don't know. Somebody's going to be petty, hurt, upset, angry. Could be angry about that you have a soulmate coming in towards you. You could find out, for some of you could find out your partner's cheating on you. That's so random, that's so out there, but the mushroom. Soulmate, toxic mushroom. I just got, somebody could be finding out they have an STD. Ooh. Memories. Looking back on the things I've done. I was trying to be someone to save my two in the dark. I know what you show me. Okay, it's got like show me the shape of your heart. So, but I'm getting like looking back at the things I've done, and if I'm like coming back to where you are now. And it's like self-reflection. Somebody's like doing a lot of self-reflection. I don't know if it's like they're kicking themselves in the butt. There's no point in doing that because every action you've done in the past has led you to where you are now. And it's all wisdom. It's all knowledge. It's all learning experiences, you know, and I always say lessons are blessings because they teach us what to do and what not to do. Hey, Jojo. Hey, Lisa. How are y'all? You got This Is the Greatest Show. Panic at the Disco. Somebody's panicked. Panicked. Because they're finding out that, about a love affair. And, for some of you, it's like a love affair. Like, had already kind of come to light. Or it's, already come to light. And now this person's going to be suffering some sort of karma. Where the other person is going to be dealt some dharma. Others of you, it's like you're ending, could be you're ending a third party situation. Like if you were in a third party, you're like, out, I'm out. For some of you, it's like if you were... Third party, again, it could be vices as well. Anything that kind of come in between you and the relationship. And you're looking back at how, like, how certain things came in between you and your partner, but you're letting it go. And maybe how you suffered, karma, whatever. Due to this, I'm telling you, somebody gonna find out they got an STD because they was doing some shit they shouldn't have been doing. They could have been paying. And look, no judgment, y'all do you. I'm just reading. I'm telling you what's here. But if you're gonna do this, you know, engage in certain activities, expect there to be repercussions. You know, especially if you were not doing things safely, you know, and somebody could be finding out that somebody out at night, they could have been paying for shit, they could have third party, and they could have gotten something from a third party. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. And could even be pregnancy. They could be, like, could have gotten somebody pregnant. Doesn't have to be STD, but it could be. Oh, you got watching, studying, watching. No, I'm just going. There's one. Somebody who's coming in wanting, okay. Somebody could be realizing, like, how, like, immature that they were, how within a relationship dynamic it was more lusty, more about this, more about that, rather than being a true partner, true equal give and take, things like that. And so that could be like something that they're really like reflecting and looking back on. There's something about warning signs. Red flags. Seeing the red flags. Be careful by mid-month. About middle of the month. Because this one at a here, there's something going to pop off. Something's going to be like... Somebody's going to lose their shit is what they're going to do. But you may need calls, please. And because of that, you're walking away from a relationship dynamic. For others of you, somebody's going to find, somebody's going to be caught cheating. And it's going to just, person's going to flip. I do not recommend that. Stay grounded. Ugh. Because it's typically, it's not the one cheating, it's the reaction that winds up getting in trouble. You know what I mean? So if you catch your person, bruh, walk away, bruh. Because don't let it get to that where somebody's winding up in cuffs, because you're turning your back. Oh, okay. Let me clarify this, please. Oh, you're getting some news that maybe somebody's getting arrested, and it's going to piss you off. Or you're being or you're having somebody investigated, or you're keeping a close watch on somebody, waiting to see if they get some sort of news. Waiting to see it, like some sort of news. And like, it's once they do, like, it's gonna like make you, I don't know, why is it, it's triggering? Why is it triggering? Like somebody who's being like, they want what you have. So they're waiting to see if and when you get the news from whatever. They're watching closely. Be careful, like with your mail, because you could have some sort of incoming news. You have people trying to steal your mail, or people who have stolen your mail. Email, hackers hacking into your emails, whatever. So be watchful, because you got some sort of news coming in, and somebody just is really not wanting you to get the information, or they're delaying information towards you. To try and stop and block you. But you're walking away. Definitely. Like, you don't hate this person. You're not upset with this person. You're just walking away from this, whoever this is, and their toxicities by the end of the month. So, and it's whatever this conflict is, like this person could be coming in to try to make you like, I don't know, it's like a sneaky leak, or they're coming behind and being like, hey, making some sort of deal. But be careful. And it doesn't matter, like, whatever some sort of deal is going down. I'm getting read the fine print. Pay attention. Something about Things that are happening or have happened in the dark are coming to light. And you're walking away. It could be. Could be a pregnancy. Somebody got somebody pregnant. But it could be if somebody did catch something. I mean, how do you expect that person to act? And they got it from outside the relationship? And I don't mean like this person has something and they're coming into the relationship. I mean like y'all were in a relationship and then this happened. I'm not naive to think people don't have incurable things, you know what I mean? But at the same time, this is something, it was new. It's not some old school stuff. Yeah, getting crumbs. Okay, this is what's blocking some of your relationships for this month. You deserve more than crumbs of affection waiting for you who adores you. I'm also getting somebody's trying to bait you in. Trying to bait you. Watching and waiting to see if you're going to take the bait. Then you got non-committed. Always chasing or being chased. You must be willing to commit to one person. Again, there's a choice. Decision for some of you. It's like commitments. What are you going to commit to? It could even be projects. Like deciding like what projects you're going to engage in. And then you got demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. Maybe they see you as demanding. Maybe they think your expectations are just like... But it's because they themselves feel they have to be at that level. So maybe something to where you yourself feel like you have to be up to that level, or you know, your person coming towards you, you have to be up at that level before they can come towards you. And maybe like the other person, their standards, I mean, they may be high because they expect certain things, but at the same time, it's like you may be kind of psyching yourself out a bit. And it could be like what you feel stuck with. Like you're psyching yourself out. Others of you could just have a lot of demands on your plate, a lot of things going on, and you're needing to kind of like prioritize. Because at the beginning I did say a lot of work. Juggling a lot of different things. You got love's the answer. Love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. Some of you has codependency issues. Need to be broken. Rejection. Build your confidence by dating a lot and find out what people like about you. Self-confidence, building self-confidence, self-love, and then incomplete. You want someone who completes you. That's funny. I was watching, and it's even funnier. I was watching Batman last night, and that quote was in there, but it always reminds me of Jerry Maguire. I don't know why. Like, you complete me kind of thing. But you need to be whole on your own. But the other funny thing is I think it kind of caught me too. You're needing to kind of like anchor down. Or it's like you feel like you've been anchored down and you're needing to kind of cut the anchor so you can kind of set sail. Because it was funny because in Batman, and I thought about this before I did the stream, was I think it was Batman Begins was the one that it was in. There was like a cargo ship, and the name of the cargo ship was Capricorn. So I thought, oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. So there's something about like you're needing to like, you know, cut that anchor so you can kind of set sail. And that's kind of like what you're doing this month is you're letting things go and you're finally able to kind of like try to set yourself free of some sort of toxicities that have been like weighing you down. You may still feel like you're burdened with a lot of like cargo that you're carrying, a lot of load that you're carrying with you, but at the same time you're able to take that load with you and just move forward, and it's yours. Like, it belongs to you, nobody else's. Like, it's yours. So, and you can kind of just toss things off the side of the ship as you go along, but you're doing that on your own for some of you, but you're free of whatever has been like holding you back, or could even be like, could have been in spiritual jail or whatever, or you're now being set free to do what it is that you need to do. Because there's something that you finally healed within you. That's what I'm getting. All right. Capricorn. There you go. It all comes out in the light. If you're doing wrong, you get right. It all comes out. No matter what it is, like, it's all going to wind up coming out in the open. If people think like what's hidden in the dark stays in the dark, no. God sees it all. Divine God sees it all. And eventually, it's going to wind up coming out. It's just a matter of when and how. So, you can come forward and speak your truth and whatever, or you can allow it to be revealed in another manner, and then you got to kind of backtrack and like figure out a way to fix your shit. This kind of thing. And first off, if you're wrong to begin with, you're wrong to begin with. You shouldn't do it. But if it's something that you didn't know in that time, and then it's like, oh, you gained a new knowledge, a new perspective, get that, and then you're finally, I don't want to say coming clean about it, but you're acknowledging it, taking accountability. And that's like one of the best first steps that you can take, is self-accountability for things. So, I don't know why I'm like, feeling like I need to say that. But all right, Cappies, I will be back on later to go for our weekly stuff. So I will see y'all then. Thank you guys for all swinging in. Lisa, Pammy Bear, Dodo, Delaney. Who else is with me? Oh, and Shrek. All right, and I will see y'all later. You have a great Sunday. And until then, bye, y'all.